I was moved here. I was in a very horrible relationship, and I was moved here to Waco in March. And between March and October, I had attempted suicide 5 times, which landed me in ICU a couple of times. But on that last time, I ended up going to the Women's Abuse Center. Stayed there for a week, and of course went back to him. And then from there, things happened again. That was the last time I had attempted the suicide. Even then, I weighed 80 to 90 pounds. I was on every antidepressant, every mood stabilizer, anxiety medicine you could think of. Everything that was given to me as far as, Caritas, Goodwill, places, that I could go to for help. It was something that I never wanted to do. I thought I could try to do this on my own. And it got to the point where I was so hopeless and helpless, I didn't know where else to go. Because when I left him, he kept everything. Well, the very first time I came here, I received the food, and which I needed desperately. But then you signed me up for the program to help furnish my place. I mean, necessities that I just didn't even have money for because I was living off disability. And so Caritas helped. I mean, it was like Christmas. I remember crying the day that you took me back there. And I got to feel my home. Made me feel like I had a home. We started building my resume. And at that point, I was pretty desperate for a job. So I was just filling out applications for anything and everything. And I actually got hired on. Well, when I filled out my application, I applied for the clerk position. Was actually interviewed for the night manager position. Was there for 2 weeks and was promoted to assistant store manager. And so I now have a very strong income. I have a steady job with benefits. Just being able to, even though it's strangers, being able to vent, just kind of talk about, listen to suggestions that they have on how to handle, maybe anxiety, how to handle things that are going on in your life, and being able to talk to somebody one-on-one. When I first came here, I didn't have any goals. I didn't even know what was up and what was down. My goal is to move up in the company. I would also still like to further my education. Definitely, whether it's just a certificate for now and then, going for a 2-year degree. But not having to utilize Caritas any longer. But definitely, I tell people about it all the time, about how much Caritas has helped me.